Okay, boss, I've got this amazing new product pitch. Lunchables, rocket-powered delivery. Already got a client lined up, only wants to be known as the Cool Korean 69. He says that he wants 12 rocketfuls of his favorite Lunchable pizza with pepperoni as fast as possible. Dave, this is clearly Kim Jong-un. Are you trying to get us to sell reusable rockets to North Korea of all places? But he says he just really likes Lunchables pizza with pepperoni. Today I will be reviewing Lunchables pepperoni pizza. There's not much to say about it. It's a Lunchables tiny pizza thing. Nutrition. 310 calories, 32% of your daily saturated fat. That's impressive. That's actually impressive for how little I think this is gonna actually be. 13% daily cholesterol, 30% for sodium, 10% carbs, and 14 grams of protein. That's not bad for protein. So for instructions, adult supervision recommended. Place on microwavable plate and heat on high for 30 seconds. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just make it here. Okay, so here is what we've got. We've got these little wafer patty things. These are ice cold. Oh well. You know what? I'm lazy. These feel like tortilla and they look kind of like tortilla. We've got 3 of them. How many pepperoni? We've got a bunch of pepperoni. We got a thick stack of pepperoni and we got some cheese over here that's too white for the camera to pick up. There we go. And we got the sauce here. I'm gonna carefully open the sauce. That was pretty easy. All right, I'm gonna start. Okay, decided how I'm gonna do this. Why is everything so white and why does it not get picked up very well on the camera? Okay, so right here, this thing, I'm gonna squirt some sauce on it. This is gonna be way too cold. I should heat this. Oh well. That was, okay, that might have been enough sauce. I don't know if that was a little too much. We're gonna grab, this is a really awkward to do one-handed. We're gonna grab some pepperoni, use that to move the sauce around. One pepperoni can fit one pepperoni without it overlapping. There's no way for me to fit another pepperoni without it overlapping. And we'll just throw some cheese on here. There doesn't really seem to be a bunch of cheese. Okay, so we've got our pizza here. Oh no, it's bendy. Okay. Okay, so this is our exquisite meal. We got cheese, we got 2 pepperoni pieces, we got the sauce. This takes me back. Okay, first impressions. Last time I had this, I was probably like 12. And it tastes like all of the flavor came back to me. It's very similar. I think the only thing that's fundamentally changed is maybe the sauce. Everything else tasted exactly like I remember it, except maybe not as cold, but that's my own fault. So, these wafer thingies are flatbread. They're kind of bendy. They taste like flatbread. They're kind of dry, maybe a little floury, like the cooking floury. They got like little grains of flour on it or something. The cheese, really not much cheese. The cheese is almost just visual fluff. Like it's okay cheese, but it doesn't bring much. And these pepperoni don't have a lot of the kick that a lot of the pepperoni from other pizza dishes I have been having have to them. Their taste is kind of muted. However, the sauce here. The sauce is like 90% of the flavor. It is, I want to say zesty. It's got some kick to it. It's like tomato sauce, but it's so much more than just plain tomato sauce. All right, I'm gonna make the second one. Okay, I may have used too much sauce on the first one, which could be why the sauce overpowered everything. Let's try to maneuver this here. Okay. No, I've spilled cheese everywhere on my pants. Okay, so this is our second one. The sauce is just so strong. You can barely taste anything else, or at least I can't taste anything else. The sauce is kind of like zesty tomato sauce if you bumped up the zest to like 2000%. It's kind of sweet too. It's got a lot of flavor. I don't know if it's got flavor that I like, but it's very like zesty and sweet. It's kind of, you know what, maybe it kind of tastes like if you mixed ketchup with pasta sauce. I don't know, that might not be correct, but it's funky. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze this out like toothpaste maybe. Well, we still got a decent amount here. All right, I didn't use enough cheese on the other two. I think I still got like half the cheese, but a lot of it's super small, and I'm not sure how you're supposed to get it out of this little thing without pouring, and I do not want to pour. Yeah, I definitely didn't. No, it's gone over my pants again. Okay, this is probably enough cheese. Yeah, okay, I did not use enough cheese on the other ones. This is what it looks like, this one. Okay. You can maybe sort of barely taste the cheese there. It's just the sauce. Okay, so now that I've eaten all three, the sauce is definitely the bulk of the flavor. And it's this weird, sweet, zesty tomato sauce thing. It doesn't really taste like pizza sauce. Maybe it would change if I microwaved it. It's a little weird. It's not bad. So if you like the sauce, you'll probably like everything else, but the pepperoni was kind of disappointing. Like, normal pepperoni has a certain feel and taste and texture to it, and this was just kind of like a muted version of that. It didn't have all the pepperoni spices that are usually there, making it a little heat spicy, and it didn't have like the chewiness or any of that. It just seemed like it was ground up mystery meat put together, and it wasn't amazing. The cheese, I think the cheese is American cheese. I'm gonna guess that based on my taste buds. I'll edit in whether or not I'm correct or not. I'm probably not actually correct, but it's okay. It's not great. It doesn't really bring much to it. It sort of brings maybe a little bit of thick, creamy-ish. Nah, not really creamy. The sort of texture of cheese, it sort of brings that a little bit. But it's really not that important. And the little wafer mini pizza things themselves are kind of like just little flatbread pieces of bread. They tasted okay. Without the sauce, they were pretty dry. Felt like they had flour, like a small layer of flour covering the actual bread. Not terrible, but not great. Probably would have been better had I toasted it, but it is what it is. This is also definitely like a little kid's meal. This did not satiate like any of my hunger. From an adult perspective, I'm gonna give this a 4. It's not very much food. The pepperoni was just kind of boring and lame. The cheese was kind of lame. It's fine, but it kind of just felt like it was there because it had to be there. The sauce was interesting, but I didn't really enjoy the sauce that much. It was interesting. I'll give it that, though. And the little flatbread things were just not very good. But I also didn't toast it, so, I'm not going to be too harsh on that. I guess this isn't technically a microwave meal, but compared to microwave meal, like a 4. I guess though, on a kid's scale, maybe a 6 or a 7. It's not really bad, but not a fan of it. I think it goes in with the like SpaghettiOs and meatballs of, if I was still a child, I would think this was better than whatever my parents were cooking. But now with more refined tastes, this is kind of a very sad excuse for a meal. Anyway, thank you for watching. See ya. Welcome to the outro. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. In this outro, I want to show you a little analytical question I've been trying to answer when looking at my YouTube analytics. Here we are at my YouTube analytics. This is the thing I want to answer. Subscriber gain over the past 28 days. This day, Sunday, January 24th, I gained 10 subscribers. Now that's a lot. That's a pretty significant amount. Most of these, it's 1 or 2 or even lose 1, and that's the most common. If I extend it out even further, like 365 days, you'll see that, hold on, let's do totals here, that's still the biggest spike. That is the straight up biggest spike in the past year. So what happened? Surely I did well on January 24th. Somebody shared a video or something, but I don't think that's the case. Like, if you look values here for both here and here, right here, there's like no, like the spike here, it goes down. This is actually one of the worst days for watch time. Not particularly great for views either. It seems like maybe an average day, so maybe they all came from this video. Like, no, this video didn't gain any subscribers. I'm very confused as to where these came from. So if we go back here, you can see the total here is a huge boost on this day, but no video lists them. So that means they probably subscribed to my channel directly from my channel page or something, which is weird. I've been trying to figure out where on earth these 10 people came from, and I can't figure it out. Yeah, it's just a straight up mystery. If you have any idea, let me know down in the comments. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Not super interesting. I just wanted to show that I've been trying to figure this out, and I'm giving up. I have no idea where these 10 people came from. Thank you for watching. See ya.